Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing the video that you might have been waiting for. If you haven't seen already, I've posted a video of my top 10 favourite Gossip Girl characters, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 worst Gossip Girl characters that I hate so much. Because there's some characters in Gossip Girl that really get on my nerves or just really make me want to scream at the TV, so I'm going to be ranking them today in not so worst to the worst. So we're going to start with number 10 and I will explain everything as I go along. Comment below your top 10 worst ones or just like any of your worst characters and why. So I wonder if you guys agree with me, so let's see. My darling, I love you, 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 I love you. We're starting off with number 10. Number 1's obviously going to be my worst character ever, so number 10 is not too bad, but it is Juliet Sharp. I don't know if you guys remember her. She was a sort of recurring character in like season 4. So let me give you a bit of backstory on Juliet if you haven't got that far in the series or if you've forgotten. So basically Juliet is the sister of Ben. Ben was the person that Serena dated in boarding school who happened to also be her teacher. Lily found out about their relationship and got Ben sent to jail, as he should. And Juliet was so mad that Serena got her brother sent to jail that she started this whole vendetta against Serena and also Serena's friends. So like Blair was involved, everyone was involved, and she basically tried to ruin Serena's life and also I think at times tried to kill her, but all because she was annoyed that her brother slept with his student. And Juliet really did all this without even knowing the facts, because the facts were Serena had no idea that Ben got sent to jail because of her. It was all Lily's fault and Lily never told Serena. So if Juliet had just done her facts and like learned why Ben got sent to jail, none of this would have happened. So first of all, Juliet is a bit stupid, and also we just don't like her because she attacked Serena and we all support Serena. So basically I don't like Juliet. It was really iconic in the scene at, I think it was like an art gallery, and Juliet got like ganged up on by the whole gang and it was really funny. I'll put a picture here. But I love that scene because they all like got Juliet to go away. Okay, character number 9 is Catherine. She was like the old woman that Nate met at the white party. I'm pretty sure at the white party, and he dated her for a while, but she was married at the time. So first of all, I don't like her because she paid Nate to sleep with her because she had a weird thing for a young child, because Nate was like 17 at the time. So first of all, that's weird. And second of all, when Nate, no, that's the wrong name. And second of all, when Blair was dating Lord Marcus, who she met at the white party, Catherine was his stepmom. And it turned out that he was sleeping with his stepmom, who is Catherine. So that is another reason why I don't like Catherine. And also she was really mean to Blair about it when Blair found out. Like she tried to blackmail her. But like it was Catherine's fault for sleeping with her son, basically. So that's why we don't like Catherine. Just really creepy about Nate and creepy sleeping with her stepson. So we don't like Catherine. So that's why she's number 9. Okay, number 8 is Russell Thorpe. I feel like this was such a random storyline because it was about like insurance fraud of like Bart Bass's building or something, and then Russell Thorpe's wife died in the fire or something in the building, and then Russell Thorpe had this whole vendetta against like Blair and Chuck and Bart because of it, and then it all came to a head when he like kidnapped Blair and locked her in a room and was going to set fire to it. Like, first of all, why are you doing that to Blair? We all love Blair. Obviously, everyone's going to come for him if he kidnaps Blair. So that's why I hate him so much. And also, he was just quite mentally unstable and he really liked setting fire to things. And I just think he was such a weird, unnecessary character, and he was just really mean. So like, I don't stand him. Although his daughter was nice, I think. Was she nice in the end? I don't know if she was like in on the plan. But I quite liked Raina Thorpe when she was going out with Nate. Anyway. Okay, number 7. This is a bit of a controversial one because I really liked this character when he was first on it, but then he just kept getting worse and worse. And it is Trip Vanderbilt, which is Nate's cousin. He was like running for office in like the first few seasons, and Serena ended up having like an affair with him. But that's not the main reason why I hate him. I mean, obviously having an affair with your wife is a bad thing to do, but the main thing I don't like is how he is the reason that Blair and Chuck had their car crash in, was it season 5? And that's why Blair lost her baby, which is so sad. That was one of the saddest episodes when they had their crash, and it turned out that it was Trip's fault because he sent the driver to crash into them, because he sent it actually for Nate, but they got confused and got the wrong car. But nevertheless, why would you send a car to kill your own cousin, Trip? Like, I thought Trip was a nice, respectable guy, you know, he was running for office, and then he just sends a limo to try and kill his own cousin, which in turn killed, well, almost killed Chuck and Blair and killed their baby. And I just hate him for that, and I feel like he wasn't even that sorry about it, and he never got, like, I swear he never got any repercussions from that, like he didn't get arrested or anything. Okay, number 6 is Prince Louis. Now, I liked Prince Louis at the start. I thought it was quite a cute, him and Blair were quite a cute couple. It was a change from Chuck. I quite liked it. But as soon as his sister came on the scene, who everyone says I look like, by the way, which I don't think so, but anyway, as soon as his sister and his annoying mum came on the scene, I started to dislike Louis because he started siding with his sister and his mum when Blair wanted peonies for the wedding and they wouldn't let her have peonies for the wedding, and she wanted a wedding dress from her favourite designer and she had to wear the family dress. And Louis just wouldn't let Blair live her true wedding dreams, which first of all you do not do to Blair Waldorf. And also then at the wedding, I mean, I understand why he was annoyed because Blair loved Chuck at the wedding, but obviously he knew that already. But the main reason I don't like him is because he continued to marry her knowing that he was going to ask for a divorce literally seconds after they got married at the wedding dance. I think that was the most heartbreaking scene because Blair, yes, she did like Chuck, but she'd decided in her heart she was going to marry Louis and be happy with it. And he just crushed all her dreams and made her sign that weird contract that like got her stuck in the divorce for like a year. And I just hated Louis after that. He just sided with his annoying mum and sister way too much. And he didn't give Blair the respect that she really deserved. And yeah, for that reason, I don't like Louis. Also, Louis was really boring. Like, I feel like he had no interesting things about him apart from the fact he was a prince, because that's all he talked about. So yeah, I don't like Louis for that either. Okay, coming in at number 5 is Miss Carr. I hate Miss Carr so much. Whenever I watch those episodes, I literally am screaming at the screen that I hate her so much because she just annoys me. She is a teacher. If you guys don't remember, I'll put some pictures, but she was the teacher and she was the English teacher of Serena and Dan, and she kept meeting Dan for little coffee dates when Serena and Dan were still together, and she kept flirting with Dan, who is her student, and then at the school play they slept together in the cupboard, and that's when he was still dating Serena. This is another reason why I hate Dan so much. But Miss Carr, what are you doing? And Miss Carr gave Jenny a key to her apartment to give to Dan. Like, how more creepy can you get giving your student the key to your apartment so he can come round? And then Rufus went round. Do you remember, guys? Rufus went round and was like, don't talk to my son ever again. That was funny. But anyway, I hate Miss Carr. I don't see how anyone could like Miss Carr at all, because even Serena in the show liked her, and then it was so sad to see Serena being so like disappointed that Dan was going out with Miss Carr. And I just hate Miss Carr, and I really liked how Blair disliked her too and used to call her Miss Iowa, because I agree, Blair, Miss Carr is just so irrelevant and I hate her as a character. Okay, coming in at number 4 is Bart Bass. Now, there were times where I liked Bart Bass, like when he was with Lily, some of the scenes were cute, and when he tried to be more like family man, but most of the scenes with Bart Bass, I hated him. Like when he married Lily and tried to make Serena have a curfew and make Serena like not wear as many short skirts, but just because of his business deals, and how he was never there for Chuck and he just was never nice to Chuck, how he faked his own death, spoiler alert, how he faked his own death, which literally destroyed Chuck, and then when he came back to life, like he didn't even say sorry, like he didn't even care that he'd ruined all their lives. Also, I hate the fact how in the last episode he literally made a plane crash because he thought Chuck was in it. So he tried to kill his own son in a plane crash. I do not understand. How evil can you be to kill your own son in a plane crash? And I'm sure his reasoning was just something to do with business deals. Like, it wasn't even a good reason. Like, Chuck hadn't done much to him. I just hate Bart Bass. He is evil and he let down so many characters. He had the potential to be such a nice man, and like when he married Lily he could have been such a nice man, and then he just went and faked his own death just to like save his money, and then I just hate him. And I'm so happy that Chuck and Blair killed him at the end. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but I'm gonna put spoiler in the title anyway. But I'm so happy he died the way he did, because I just loved seeing their faces when like Bart wanted help and they wouldn't help him, and I just thought that was just what he deserved. Like you don't normally wish death on a character, but Bart Bass, I wanted him to die. I was happy for him to fall off that roof, and I was so happy that Chuck and Blair got away with it as well. I just hate Bart Bass. Number 3 is Jenny Humphrey. Now, I loved Jenny in season 1. She was a bit annoying, but she was a good character. Like you wanted her to be happy, you wanted her to succeed. But ever since it was about season 2, she started to go downhill. She got such an attitude. She made like one dress and she thought she was like the height of fashion, and she just started going crazy. Also, she had that big crush on Nate for like a whole season, and it was really embarrassing to watch her try and like seduce Nate when he just didn't want any of it. And Jenny just used to complain about everything. Like even some bits in season 1, she would complain to Rufus for sending them to a private school. Like, why are you so entitled that you are complaining about your dad sending you to a good school? Like, I get if you don't have friends, but like, she should be thankful that Rufus saved up money to afford to send them both to private school to get a good education. Like, why is she so angry all the time at Rufus when Rufus said she didn't do anything? Also, some of the things she wears is questionable, and I don't really like her eye makeup, but that is a personal preference, so if you do your makeup like that, I'm not being mean. But I didn't like the way that Jenny like changed her style. I didn't think it suited her character. I way preferred the character in season 1 when she was more like typical New York style and stuff. I also hated her hair extensions. They were just terrible. Like, surely they have such a big budget for the show. Did they want her to look bad on purpose with those hair extensions? Like, I'm gonna put some pictures here, but do you not think her hair just looked terrible all the time? Anyway, that is not the main reason I hate her. The main reason why I hate her is at the end of season 3, spoiler, when she slept with Chuck to get back at Blair. And then afterwards, she was so sad about it, even though she literally went to Chuck herself and asked for it. And then she was surprised when Blair banished her. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I hate Jenny, because she just ruined Chuck and Blair's relationship. And I do understand that that is mainly Chuck's fault. Like, it's half and half, like it takes 2 to tango. But Jenny was just so annoying in that scene. I just hated her. And it was just so unnecessary, because Chuck and Blair were about to meet at the New York Tower and they were going to be really happy together, and then Jenny just got in the way and I hated it so much. Ugh, I just hate Jenny. I hate Jenny. I hate Jenny. Okay, coming in at number 2 though, who I hate even more than Jenny, is Vanessa Abrams. Vanessa is so annoying. Do you guys not agree? Literally, in one of the first episodes, Serena and Dan are home alone together, about to do cheeky things, and guess who knocks at the window uninvited? Vanessa. And she's like, hey guys, and she just sits on the couch and like stares at them. She's just so annoying. I just hate Vanessa. And Vanessa always just got in the way of good plans. Like when Blair had the plan to save Nate's dad from going bankrupt, Vanessa literally just got in the way and ruined the whole plan, just because she like always wants to be right and do the right thing, but just she's just so annoying and she always ruins all the plans. Also, she wears weird clothes and she thinks she's way better than everyone else just because she's from Brooklyn, but like she's not that special. Also, I hated how Vanessa always had her little camcorder everywhere, and she would just film people like when they were having a private conversation. She'd just be in their face with a camcorder and I'd be like, go away Vanessa, no one cares. And she'd just turn up at their school, which she didn't even go to, and start filming them and making fun of them for being too rich. And I just hated her. I just hate Vanessa. I feel like everyone can agree with me. Vanessa just got in the way all the time and she was really annoying. Also, in season 1, when Dan and Serena were going out and then Vanessa came back to town, Vanessa tried to steal Dan like every 5 minutes, and it was literally the most embarrassing thing I've ever watched. Like, I was so embarrassed for Vanessa. She was just so cringy, and like, she's such a pick-me girl. Like, she just wanted Dan to pick her so bad when Serena is literally like 10 times better than her. and I just hated Vanessa and how she just interfered with everyone's lives, and she thought that she would just had such a moral high ground just because she was from Brooklyn, but like I bet she lived in probably a quite wealthy house. Like I just hate Vanessa. Vanessa is so annoying. Like, and just in every episode she gets on my nerves. Like, even if she's not doing anything that bad, she just gets on my nerves. So that's why I just hate Vanessa so much. Like, I just cannot stand Vanessa. Ugh. Also, not to be a hater, but like in real life, Jessica Saw, who plays her, cheated on Ed Westwick when they were dating, and that just makes me hate the character even more, because why would you cheat on Ed Westwick? He's such a wholesome man. Okay, and number one, I'm sure you can all see this coming if you watch my TikToks, because you know how much I hate this character. Number one, my least favourite Gossip Girl character in the whole world is Dan Humphrey. I just cannot understand how anyone would like Dan Humphrey as a character. Even in season 1, like I rewatched season 1 the other week, and Dan is so annoying. Like, he just thinks he's really cool and he thinks he's amazing just because he's from Brooklyn, when in reality his house in Brooklyn was valued at like $3 million last year. So clearly he's not that poor, but he acts so like poor all the time to try and get everyone to feel bad for him, when in reality he's probably just normally rich anyway. And he just thought he was so much better than Serena just because she was rich, and like he kept breaking up with her just because she was like too materialistic, when in reality he was probably just as materialistic as her, and he just really annoys me. Also, him and Miss Carr annoyed me. He literally cheated on his girlfriend to date his teacher. Like, ugh, I just hate Miss Carr and him together. It just makes me feel sick. And then obviously in the later seasons he starts writing books on all his friends, revealing all their secrets and writing horrible things about all his friends, and he passes it off as like, oh well, I'm just a writer, that's what writers do. And it's like, well no Dan, writers don't write books about their friend and their girlfriend exposing all their secrets. Like, can't he just write a fiction book? Like, why does he have to expose his friends? Because it's the only way he knows he'll get any book sales. Oh. And obviously the big one, big spoiler, but he obviously is Gossip Girl, and Gossip Girl was like the worst character in the whole show, and because it's Dan, it just makes him an even worse character, because Gossip Girl ruined most of their lives. Gossip Girl exposed so many horrible secrets, like about Serena trying to find her dad, Chuck and Blair and Jenny. Like, it just exposed so many horrible secrets that like didn't need to come out, and Dan just put most of them out just to spite people. I know that the writers didn't originally mean Dan to be Gossip Girl, but you just have to accept that in the show's universe Dan was Gossip Girl. So when you think back to season 1, when Dan was dating Serena, he literally put out blasts about himself and Serena and like things they didn't want out in the public, and he put those blasts out. Like, how horrible can you be? I just hate Dan so much. Even if he wasn't Gossip Girl, I think he'd still be number 1, because he just is so arrogant and big-headed, and for what? He's pretty ugly, to be honest. So like, what has he got going for him apart from that he's really big-headed and like he eats waffles with Rufus? That's the only good thing about him, that he eats waffles with Rufus. Like, I don't understand why anyone would like Dan as a character. If you like Dan as a character, are you okay in the head? And please seek some medical help, because I don't understand how you could ever like Dan. Also, this is sort of unfair, but I also watched the show You, where Joe Goldberg, who plays Dan, is in it as a creepy serial killer guy, and it just makes me hate Dan even more, because I can totally see Dan turning into his character in You. I don't know if that's an unfair comparison, but if you've seen both the shows, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, basically Dan is the worst character. I hope you agree with my list. I'll put the full list up here now so you can see whether you agree or not. Or did I miss any horrible characters? I feel like I might have missed a few annoying ones. So please comment below your least favourite Gossip Girl characters and whether you agree with my list. Also comment below what other Gossip Girl videos you want to see, or if you want to see videos just about me or like fashion videos, let me know. And if you don't already, I have a TikTok where I post Gossip Girl posts. I post all the time and they're all about Gossip Girl, so please follow me on there. And also if you want to see more of me personally, I post on my Instagram quite a lot, like fashion posts and stuff like that, so please follow me on there if you want to. Also, this is a long list, I made a 21 Buttons account showing my clothes, so if you guys want to follow me on that, I'll put all the usernames in the description box. But thank you so much for watching. I'm surprised you got this long in the video because I've been filming for ages. But if you got this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me, everyone that always watches these YouTube videos on my TikToks. And I hope you're all well, and make sure to comment what videos you want to see next. But thank you for watching, and bye guys!